When you open your LMMS, it should look something like this. It's different from the way it opened when you clicked on those two files. That's because LMMS always opens up the way you've left it. This is how it looks when you start a fresh program. To make this simple, I'm going to close the windows we're not going to be using. First, I'm going to close the beat baseline editor here. You can close it by clicking the X in the corner. Now I'm going to close the FX mixer window. Again, I'll click the X in the corner. And of course, bye-bye controller rack. That leaves us with the song editor. Now I'm really going to make things simple. When you open LMMS, it always opens with a triple oscillator, a sample track, a beat baseline track, and an automation track. Guess what? I'm going to close 3 of those. You do that by clicking the gear and clicking remove this track. You can't see the drop-down menu I just got when I clicked that gear, but trust me, you'll have the option to, among other things, remove the track. Here I go. That leaves me with only the triple oscillator. Let's take a peek at it. Just click on the word triple oscillator and a control panel will come up. This will allow you to edit the instrument and make it pretty much whatever you want. Warning, it's an art form. It's pretty easy to make horrible sounding instruments. It takes a while to really understand the triple oscillator, but I'm going to show you a few things that will allow you to create your own unique instrument. First, a triple oscillator is made of, wait for it, 3 oscillators. You can see them here where it says OSC1, OSC2, and OSC3. I'm going to turn down the volumes on numbers 2 and 3 so you get a better idea of what happens when you play around with one oscillator. First, the waveform. Musical waveforms come in different shapes which sound different. Let me demonstrate. This is a sine wave and it sounds something like this. You can see the higher notes by scrolling this virtual keyboard up here, and the lower notes by scrolling it down here. So that's a sine wave. Now this is a triangle wave. It's a different waveform, so it'll sound different. This is a sawtooth wave. It also sounds different. This is a square wave. You may recognize it as the sound of 8-bit sounds. That was terrible. Anyway, Moog-type saw waves. This is different from normal saw waves. And finally, this is an exponential wave. So, that's that. That's one waveform, though. I'm going to put 3 on. I'm moving the volume up right now, so they're all at 33. That way they have equal volume. Okay, volume's equalized. So when you have this, I'm just going to set this right now to sine wave, triangle wave, and sawtooth wave. So there are different ways you can add these instruments. These different oscillators can be combined in different ways. That's why these things are here. This row of buttons is for combining oscillators 1 and 2. This row of buttons is for combining oscillators 2 and 3. So I'm going to play around with this. This is his phase modulation. This is amplitude modulation. This is mixing, which is basically just simple addition. This is synchronization, which makes everything sound like a sine wave for some reason. And this is frequency modulation. You should probably stay away from it. Anyway, hey, so you can also do the various things for the second and third oscillators. I'm just going to set these, see if it sounds good. It does. Although maybe it should sound better like this. It sounds better like this, yeah. So now that we have our triple oscillator, it is now time to make some music. Thankfully, I made this simple. There's just one track. I'm going to click on the first bar. Oh look, now it's gray. Now I can double click on it, and when I do, I get a new editor. the piano roll editor, and this is where you actually put down your notes. So you'll see on the far left, there's a sideways piano, and I'm scrolling through it right now using my mouse wheel. So for right now, though, I'm just going to leave it near middle C because it's convenient. So to put a note on the piano roll, you can click on the piano roll. Now you can drag the right-hand side of the note to shorten or lengthen it. I'm just going to leave it, and you can move it also. And now I can put more notes next to it. That's a simple little melody. I can now play this. I just added a bunch more notes. Let's see how this sounds. Sounds good, but I think it could be a bit better. Let me shorten this note, move this note back, and lengthen it. Let's see how this sounds now. I think I need to shorten this and make this longer. That seems to be good. Alright, now we'll close the piano roll editor, and we have our little thing. These are, of course, copy and pastable, so I will copy this, and I will paste it, and it will play twice. Alright, I'll now save my project because I sort of like this song. You can't see the window that just came up, but I'm going to call this project for class, for lack of a better name. Alright, so that's how to make a simple song with a triple oscillator. That's how to make a simple song with a triple oscillator.